In December 2019, I started a vlog dedicated to public speaking skills. I was hoping to share a number of hints and tricks and tips learned over the years of emceeing conferences, moderating, facilitating debates. But then I discontinued only after a couple of episodes. But one of my this year's resolutions is to come back to that and keep sharing the lessons learned over the years of emceeing conferences internationally. And as a fresh comeback episode, I would like to start with a really short one. And the short one would give you the most precious word of advice in the age of online and hybrid conferences. Having watched a couple of those since the beginning of January 2021, I thought the single most important thing I'd like to share with you by way of advice is keep it short. Cut to the chase. Don't beat about the bush. Forget the curtsies. Forget establishing too much background and saying so little, really. So if only you can, try and plan your public speaking performance in a way that starts with the most important message you want to share with your audience. People often forget that the online reality is so very different from an on-site conference. At an on-site conference, you simply have a lot of options to keep you busy. You can always reach for your smartphone, do something else, read a newspaper, reach for your laptop. Go out, if you like, to a conference venue foyer, talk to someone, network. But in an online reality, you're usually at home, and usually you just want to hear whatever this event has been designed for. You want to get the core content out as soon as possible without waiting for 15 minutes after words of introduction and all the background messages. So I suppose one of the positive effects of the new reality on the event market, in addition to the obvious one, and that is the carbon footprint and us not traveling all over the world for a 2-day conference, that's a plus as far as the planet goes, at least. I know we all want to be part of the herd, we want to enjoy the experience, but as far as the planet goes, it's definitely a plus. It's definitely something positive. So what I would advise you again is try and watch yourself after your performance at a conference or during a webinar or a simple speech during an online event. Watch yourself critically. Try and criticize yourself. Ask yourself questions like, could I have said that in a simpler, faster, more efficient way? Could I have hit the nail on the head earlier on in my statement? And I'm sure in the great majority of cases the answer will be yes. It's actually quite easy to learn this on your own without any formal coaching or guidance. So try and do that. It will help you a lot just watching yourself speak, listening to how you deliver the core message you have been planning to deliver and preparing for. So this is perhaps the single most important skill, and the good news is you can learn it on your own without any formal guidance. So try doing it. Maybe collect even a couple of speeches from the past and analyze them critically. Identify the structural items, the structural points that could be modified in all your future presentations. After all, we're living in an on-screen reality which is exhausting, tiring, annoying, frustrating in so many ways for so many people. So I suppose it's only proper that we actually learn something from the world of maybe even vloggers, who are very often, the successful ones, are very disciplined in experimenting, finding new ways of continuously stimulating your brain with different ways of keeping your attention span as long, or holding your attention as long as they need you to, as opposed to what we typically associate with academic statements and keynotes, where this is perhaps less of a priority. That would be enough for the first episode in the Public Speaking Black and White vlog in 2021. I promise I will keep it much more regular than just an episode a year. So starting from the second quarter 2021, expect more episodes, more practical tips to come. Stay tuned.